And the charges and the criminal cases, they just keep coming. Wisconsin has just announced that allies to Donald Trump have been charged in a fake elector scheme in their state. The three allies of Donald Trump's that have been charged in Wisconsin are Michael Roman. That name should sound familiar. He's part of the RICO 18 here in Georgia. Yeah, he was the one that got the attorney, and they accused Fonnie Willis and Nathan Wade of, trying to cheat with their travel and all of that stuff. That is still going on. The appeals court is reviewing Fonnie Willis, and they just set a date. Yeah. Kenneth Cheeseborough, also a part of the RICO 18 here in Georgia. However, he pled guilty. He was offered a deal. He pled guilty. And yeah, I guess whenever the case makes it to court, he will probably have to testify against the other co-defendants. And the third is a guy by the name of James Trappis. He worked with Donald Trump's campaign some kind of way. It is being reported that Cheeseborough, Roman, and Trappis are all charged with felony forgery, according to the court records. They are charged for their role in getting a slate of pro-Trump electors to sign paperwork attesting falsely that Trump had won Wisconsin in the 2020 election. Similar slates of fake electors for Trump were organized in several states, and charges have been brought in Arizona, Michigan, Nevada, and Georgia. Now, see, I didn't know about Michigan and Nevada. So, yeah, these people are facing charges in several states. What I find interesting, though, is that the big fish, Donald Trump, is not a part of this case. Maybe he will be, but as of right now, this article is not mentioning Donald Trump. Here's a snippet of what they did as part of this scheme. Charging documents say that Trappis, that's Donald Trump's campaign person, and Cheeseborough traveled by chartered jet to Washington for a meeting with Trump in the Oval Office on December 16th of 2020. 2 days later, Trappis wrote to Cheeseborough that nothing about our meeting with the president can be shared with anyone. Then, the day after Christmas, Cheeseborough wrote back to Trappis that one way to delay Congress certification of the Electoral College results on January 6, 2021 would be to have then Vice President Pence decline to open official elector forms verifying their state's results from Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. Obviously, the discussion of such tactical options is highly confidential, he wrote, according to charging documents. The article continues below. In a later message cited by prosecutors, Cheeseborough wrote on January 4th, 2021 that Mike Roman is the guy on top of delivering the fake elector slates to Congress. A law student then flew to meet Cheeseborough in Washington on January 5th. The article concludes with 5 minutes until I make the drop, she wrote. This is the staffer that met Cheeseborough on January 5th. 5 minutes until I make the drop, she wrote, according to prosecutors. Quote, I feel like a drug dealer, end quote. Who's the staffer? Obviously, the staffer knew what they were doing was illegal, that there was some criminality behind what it was that they were doing. So why would she say that she feels like she's making a drug deal? Child, listen. So they are facing felony forgery in Wisconsin. I don't know what charges they are facing. I can't remember off the top of my head in Arizona. And of course, I don't know in Michigan and Nevada because I ain't know they were charged in those states. But in Georgia, yeah, they facing RICO charges. Yeah, I don't know what felony forgery carries if you're found guilty. But in Georgia, yeah, Fannie ain't playing.